Hello everyone, it's time for another EU News Update, and we have a lot to talk about today. As always, for any merchandise you see in this video, there will be links in the description where you can either buy or pre-order them. British actor Kenneth Colley, best known for his role as Admiral Firmus Piet in Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, passed away on June 30th at the age of 87 due to complications from pneumonia after contracting COVID-19. Kenneth Colley was born in 1937 and began acting in the early 1960s with various companies like the Royal Shakespeare Company or Lawrence Oliver's National Theatre Company. He played in TV shows and movies like Pennies from Heaven, The Dan Dyke Mystery, and Monty Python's Life of Brian. When Kenneth met the director of Empire Strikes Back, Irvin Kershner, he was told they were looking for someone who would frighten Hitler. George Lucas asked Kenneth Colley to reprise his role in Return of the Jedi after he received a ton of fan mail asking about Admiral Piet's backstory. He wasn't in the original script for Jedi, but Lucas wrote him into new scenes while on set. Even Vader seemed to like having him around. Kenneth Colley enjoyed his popularity and attended many fan conventions. He will be missed by his many fans. And if you were one of the fans that wrote fan letters back in the early 80s, thank you for getting Admiral Piet in another movie. In September, we are getting the second convention devoted entirely to the Star Wars Expanded Universe. For the longest time, this con was going to go by the name Legends Expo, but recently they changed their name to Legacy Expo, an Expanded Universe event. On Twitter/X, they wrote, "Although we love the Legends brand, this new name is uniquely ours and brings our branding more in line with our mission to celebrate the boundless legacy of the Star Wars Expanded Universe. If you are someone who has a problem with the Legends brand, maybe you'll find this name change an improvement." And in the latest guest announcement, Matthew Stover is making a return appearance. He is, of course, the author of many great Star Wars books like Revenge of the Sith novelization, Shatterpoint, Luke Skywalker and the Shadows of Mendor, and Traitor. You can meet him at Legacy Expo at the Marriott Convention Center in Burbank, California on September 13th and September 14th. Also in September, Matt Wilkins, along with the Twin Suns Foundation, are arranging a fan meetup. No major Star Wars guests, but possibly a lot of people in the EU community that you know and love will be there. The Twin Suns Foundation will also be donating Star Wars books to the Cook's Children's Hospital. If you want a smaller, more chill fan meetup, then this is for you. The Expanded Universe fan gathering will be at Spark by Hilton in Richardson, Texas on September 19th through September 21st. Speaking of donations, a Timothy Zahn signed Mara Jade lightsaber, one of the same ones that were released this year at Disney Parks, went for $8,000 at the charity auction at Congregate in Winston-Salem. Tim signed the saber, and both he and Michael Stackpole signed the Mara Jade comic that comes with the saber. The auction's beneficiary is Winston-Salem Rescue Mission. I love that an EU item contributed so much to charity. However, I don't think I would personally drop $8,000 on a saber, even if it were signed. But would you? Let me know in the comments. In book news, the covers of Wave 14 of the Essential Legends collection have been revealed. Books in this wave include Razor's Edge, Honor Among Thieves, and Choices of One. And looking at the covers, the new Razor's Edge cover is alright. It's just Han and Leia posing together. It's fine. The original one wasn't that much to write home about either. I suppose I prefer the new one. It's a bit more colorful, less photoshoppy. The new Honor Among Thieves cover is okay. It's Han, Luke, and Leia charging into action, but I would still pick the original, especially since the new one cuts out Chewie and Scarlet Hark. And finally, the new Choices of One cover is pretty good. You got Mara, the Hand of Judgment, and Palpatine looming in the background. I'd say it's more or less on par with the hardcover release, but my favorite is probably the paperback version. Mara Jade is the coolest she's ever looked here. What are your thoughts on the new covers, and how well do you think they stack up next to the originals? On July 15th, Star Wars The Rebellion Omnibus Volume 3 was released. As the Rebellion struggles to recruit allies against the Empire, Han Solo and Chewbacca join Luke and Leia on a brazen heist to find a new source of power. Darth Vader hunts relentlessly for Luke. Boba Fett battles the galaxy's deadliest bounty hunters over the carbonite-frozen Han Solo. and the rebels contend with the notorious crime lords Prince Xizor and Jabba the Hutt. As the endgame looms, can Luke embrace his destiny, defeat Emperor Palpatine, and save the galaxy? This book contains Shadow Stalker, Rebel Heist, Star Wars A Valentine's Story, Classic Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back, Shadows of the Empire and Shadows of the Empire mini-comic, Tales from Mos Eisley, The Bounty Hunter's Scoundrel's Wages, Classic Star Wars Return of the Jedi, Tag and Beak Are Dead, Sergio Aragone's Stomp Star Wars Infinity's The Empire Strikes Back, Star Wars Infinity's Return of the Jedi, and material from Star Wars Kids, Star Wars Visionaries, and Star Wars Tales. On July 2nd, The Genesis of the Jedi Volume 3 was released in France. Exar Kun steals his master's holocron to gain Sith knowledge and takes Jedi Knight Ulic Qel-Droma as his apprentice. As the two embark on a dark path that threatens to corrupt them, only Jedi Nomi Sunrider can save them. This book collects Tales of the Jedi Dark Lords of the Sith War, and Redemption. And in merchandise news, the Darth Nihilus statue that we talked about last month comes in 3 different formats: Collector's Edition, Exclusive Edition, which had an alternate rotting skullmask head sculpt, and the Premium Format figure, which was larger and had a light-up lightsaber. Sideshow Collectibles responded to fan feedback and decided to also include that rotting skullmask head sculpt and the Premium Format figure as well. This applies to currently placed orders, as well as future orders. And also from Sideshow Collectibles, as part of the Scum and Villainy line, is the 6-scale figure of Beedo, the cousin of Greedo who appears in Return of the Jedi. Beedo is an extremely mysterious attendee of the Crime Lord's court, preferring to relax on the stairs rather than join the musical merriment above the Rancor pit. While his reptilian antennae and green scaled skin make him noticeable among the group, his actions, motivations, and story remain unclear. Beedo's outfit includes an orange vest fitted over a turquoise and green jumpsuit, a brown belt, as well as white boots. This figure also comes with a blaster, holster, a hand for holding the blaster, and 2 relaxed hands. If you would like to get Beedo, you can join a waitlist today. Also from Sideshow Collectibles is The Dark Forces of the Old Republic art print by Dave Wilkins. Darkness unifies 3 Sith across time and space as they seek to bring ultimate ruin to the galaxy. Infamous in every corner of the star system, Darth Malgus, Darth Revan, and Darth Nihilus crave only destruction. They wield illuminated red and purple lightsabers, while they overshadow Coruscant and draw strength from an ancient homeworld, long forgotten in the Republic's past. This print is available in 3 different formats: Unframed, Black Frame, or HD Aluminum Black Frame. Each Dark Forces of the Old Republic fine art print also features an authorized, automated artist signature, and of course, an embossed Sideshow seal of authenticity. And finally, from Sideshow Collectibles is the Premium Format figure of Wicket the Ewok. This figure presents this indoor native in the Thralls of Victory. Wicket W. Warwick defies the Empire with a raised spear, a vicious war cry, and a foot on a fallen scout trooper's helmet. Wicket himself is sculpted in polystone with a realistic fur texture and detailed brown and gray paint application. He wears the traditional garb of his people, which includes a brown fabric hood with black stitching. It is now available for pre-order and is expected to ship between December 2025 and March 2026. Speaking of Wicket, from Iron Studios we have the Leia and Wicket Art 1/10 scale statue, which is limited edition, highly detailed, and hand-painted. It will also come with an alternate head and hand for Leia. It is now available for pre-order and is expected to ship between July 2026 and September 2026. At San Diego Comic-Con, we got several announcements. In the Black Series, we got the reveal of the Mace Windu and Dark Sidious 2-pack from the arrest scene from Revenge of the Sith. It comes with alternate heads for both of them. Palpatine in particular has his scarred and unscarred variants. He also comes with swappable hands with Force Lightning effects that are actually able to wrap around Mace, recreating the moment where Sidious electrocutes him. Even the packaging looks like the Chancellor's office for that extra touch. It will be available later in the fall as a convention exclusive, but will be available online after, in limited quantities. Also in the Black Series is the 2-pack of Luke and Vader recreating the duel on Cloud City scene from Empire Strikes Back. The Luke figure is new, representing how he looked at the end of the fight, covered in scrapes and bruises. Vader has a posable wire cape for the first time in the Black Series. This set also comes with a clashing effect for the lightsabers, railings, and poles that can be sliced in half, just like they were in the film. It is now available for pre-order, and is expected to ship on November 1st, 2025. Also in the Black Series is an updated Jango Fett with modern articulation. He also has an updated portrait for closer likeness. This figure comes with a removable helmet, blasters, and a jetpack. He is now available for pre-order, and is expected to ship on February 1st, 2026. In the Vintage Collection, we have a 3-pack of Anakin, Yoda, and Obi-Wan as Force Spirits from the end of Return of the Jedi. Each character comes in a translucent plastic and transparent softgoods robe. Anakin Skywalker comes with an interchangeable head, referencing his portrayal by Sebastian Shaw in the original version, and Hayden Christensen in the Special Edition. It will be available later this fall as a convention exclusive, but will be available online after in limited quantities. Also in the Vintage Collection is an updated model of Han Solo with a new portrait and the latest articulation. He also comes with a new blaster and holster. We're also getting his co-pilot Chewbacca. He also has a new portrait sculpt and new legs for better posing. They are now both available for pre-order and are expected to ship on November 1st, 2025. And finally for the Vintage Collection is the new Haslab campaign. Hasbro is currently funding a brand new LAAT gunship from Attack of the Clones. This ship is larger than the 2013 Republic gunship, giving troopers an easier time to move around. Plus, it is more accurate to the movie. This upgraded ship features individually removable missiles from the rotary missile bays, so you can change them out and deploy them for battle. Attention to detail in the pipes and paneling make this offering unique. Under the removable side panels, you can see the sculpted inner workings of the ship, like the internal laser cannon details, and forward crew compartment. And of course, the paint scheme and weathering are meticulously designed to reflect the ship's appearance in Episode 2. The Clone Trooper pilots are an upgrade from their last release. They also come with a medium and large blaster rifle. There are alternate panels with custom paint jobs, referencing a few episodes from TCW. This project needs 8,000 backers to actually be made, but if it gets up to 10,000, it will come with a figure of Coleman Trevor. With 12,000 backers, you'll get an additional figure of Sacy 10, and with 14,000, you'll get yet another figure of Aegon Kolar. If you're interested, you can back it on HasbroPulse.com now. The campaign ends on September 8th. But what do you all think? Let me know in the comments below.